Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to our Sit to Pause series. Happy Sunday. For those just joining, our journey here is to connect a little bit more to who you are, as well as develop tools that can help optimize what you do in your daily life. Each day, we train for less than 10 minutes as the keys to all meaningful practices are intention and consistency. In part one of our series, we introduce tools that can help strengthen our attention to presence and awareness, as well as look for opportunities in our day to apply our noting technique and working with our breath. In part two of our series, we introduced intention and how our practice requires a kind response to what we begin to become aware of, which leads us to part three of our series, exploring a listening practice. Oftentimes, what distracts us are the thoughts and feelings that challenge us, the identities we feel attached to. Kind listening is a skill that requires practice, just like the reps we train at the gym. Today, I'm going to share another story I heard while listening to a Tara Brach reflection, and the message speaks a little bit to how we listen to ourselves, what we tell ourselves, and how we listen to others, and what we tell ourselves about what others may be, thinking about us. And it tells the story of a woman who vacations in a New England beach town, either Cape Cod or Nantucket, and each Saturday she has her routine. She goes on a jog, and after her jog, she goes to the local ice cream store, and she gets a sundae. And so one Saturday after her run, she walks into the ice cream shop, and there sitting in front of her is Paul Newman. And she immediately freaks out like, oh my God, it's Paul Newman. I'm gonna play super cool. I'm not gonna do anything dumb, and starts to kind of tell herself all these things as she's walking up to the ice cream counter. She orders her ice cream. She's, super proud of herself. As she turns around, she pays, she walks out, and walking to the car, I played it super cool, this and that. And as she goes to open the door to her car, she realizes, I don't have my ice cream cone. And she turns around and how could I not have my ice cream cone? And she walks back in, and she's, clearly somewhat panicked in, where's my ice cream cone? Walks to the counter. The assistant does not have her ice cream cone, and she turns around, and, Paul Newman catches her eye and says, you put it in your purse. And so just a fun story to share before we prepare to sit to pause. So taking a second, whether you found that funny or not, to place your feet on the floor. You can place your hands in your lap or on your legs. An upright but relaxed position with the shoulders. Eyes are open. And we're going to begin with a few deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. And on your next exhale, gently closing your eyes, allowing your breath to return to normal, in through the nose, out through the nose. Beginning to settle into the space around you. Noticing any sounds. Becoming more aware of how your body feels, any areas of tension. See if you can soften the area around your forehead. softening your eyes, the area around your mouth and jaw, beginning to sense where you feel the movement of the breath, maybe the stomach or the chest, maybe the throat. Noticing how the chest expands as you breathe in, how the body relaxes and falls as you breathe out. And for the next few moments, relaxing in with each inhale and each exhale. Knowing that thoughts will come and go, that's totally normal. When you realize you've drifted off, gently noting thinking before returning to the movement of the breath. Nothing to do, nothing to force, simply being with what's here. Becoming more aware of the space around you, noticing the contact of your feet on the floor, your body in the seat beneath you, and when you're ready, gently opening your eyes. Tomorrow we'll begin part 3 of our series, exploring a kind listening practice. Have an awesome Sunday.